Morning. I did start the recording, so I request everyone to unmute himself or herself. So please unmute yourself.
Good morning.
Good morning. Please unmute yourself so you can hear me.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, good. So that's very good. So we'll start the lab. It will be virtual lab, not do the actual experiment in the lab because of the circumstances with the weather. So I'm recording this here for our student, for the rest of the class, so they can follow the writing of the lab report. So let me share my my screen. I'm sharing first the iCollege. First of all, how to find our lab report. So the iCollege is here. Everybody see the iCollege? No. Stop sharing. Screen is iCollege, correct. So let's share. And see iCollege class? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so from there you will go all the way down. First of all, you get your assignment here. Click on assignment. You click on the experiment link here for one, and then from there you have to review the lab report. I mean the lab procedures here. So you go all the way to the bottom. You have two files. Okay, so I can take. Find it, two files. Let me just. The files are here. Those files, you click on one of them, whether in Word format or in the PDF format. So after you have this, then you will go out to stop the one of them. And when you click on that, suppose I click on PDF, then I have it there in the download. It's already downloaded, correct?
Yes, sir.
Downloaded. Yes. Any question?
No.
Okay, so when you are on question, no question, then we'll go for the procedure. So the first thing in the procedure here is this part here, measuring length. So in this experiment measurements, we learn how to measure the mass using two different balances and the length and the volume using graduating. The length will be using rulers. So here we are using rulers here, and then you can see, have to determine how much is the sorry, what is this? How much does it read here? Somebody will tell me this picture here. What the length? in the ruler. How much is it? So we'll go ahead and write the what?
7.2.
7.2, right? And since you don't know the, 7.2 is okay. Yeah, 7.2. So right here, you're here, 0.2. And how about this one here? How much?
1.9.
1.9.
Oh, yeah.
All those. So this is 1.9. The units are already given to you in centimeters, so you don't have to write the unit. So how about here?
Well,
1.9. Second one, how about this one here?
34.3.
So we are up to here, right? So 34.3, correct?
And these are centimeters, correct, sir?
Yeah, the units are already given to you at the bottom.
Okay. Thank you.
The units given to you at the bottom. So how about the third one?
77.8.
7.1?
77.8.
8, correct. And the units given to you here.
Centimeters, yes, sir.
Centimeters, correct? So that's the first exercise you do. And you record this one here as your what? Data in your data section. We'll come back and look at the how to write the lab report. So those the first exercise. Then you'll come here. We are not done yet. So let me just take this one here and I'm coming here and I have a theoretical virtual object which has length, width, and depth. Length, height, and depth. So as you can see, what you will do here when you has to be on 100% or Microsoft Word 100%, and then you will measure with a ruler from your. Try to measure it with a ruler. If you have no one, you can use some of a measuring tool to measure the length and the width and the height. So this is you go up here. This one here, that will be h, the height. This one here is they said the width, and this is your length. You can see all those are written there already. So you measure all those in what? In centimeters. So length and height. They will ask you what is the volume of this object. This is not a cube, this is rectangular. So it will be the volume of this cube is the multiplication of the length multiplied by the width multiplied by the height, and which is given to you here. See here? And you put this one here, this area. Volume of this rectangular object. Now, you have to
We don't have any.
What's that?
I have a question. We don't have any numbers for that.
You have to measure it.
We don't
you have to measure it. Yeah. You have to measure this. You have to measure it.
Where the numbers at?
Using a ruler. Yeah. your own. So come up with a ruler and then measure all those. Right? Make sure you make the PDF as a normal, don't increase or decrease. And make sure if you use the Word version of this lab procedure, it has to be 100%. Okay, and if don't increase it too much because then you get an error inside. As is. When you open it, it's already 100%.
Wait,
So
Professor.
this is the volume. Yes.
So wait, I'm confused. Are we waiting until next Tuesday to do this experiment, or are we doing this like on our own? We're just gonna find because some of them we can't actually measure physically, so I'm just a little lost.
Yeah, I don't have a box to measure. Or are we measuring this picture?
Hey guys, you are doing this experiment, the actual experiment virtually. So you have to do it and submit the lab report by next week. Next, we'll do experiment number 2, density. Are you following me here? So you have 1 week to finish this. You have 1 week to finish the lab report and upload it inside is designated Dropbox. So you have 1 week to, within this 1 week, you can go and look. If you don't have a ruler, you can buy one. Those at Walmart, Target, whatever. I mean, you can find them there. I think they are even less than $1, small one. You need a small one to measure those lengths. The only one you need. That's the only one you need. Okay, guys? Following? Okay, so you have 1 week to do all these measurements and come up with a lab report and upload it into the designated Dropbox. So next week when we meet at this time, we'll do density. So this lab is done. The whole lab, because we don't have all the stuff available to us. You guys, that's the first one. So we did the, just take this one out. So we did all this here now. One, this is the first exercise in the measurements. This is the first exercise. That's the second one with the length, and we did introduce ourselves to the volume, correct? So now the next step is this here. Part here, and do. This part is not. Discard this part because we don't have an object to give you. That's the experiment in the lab. You get an object to measure, but that's not the case. Don't do this. So the only thing you do is the measurement of the ruler. This, and you have those measurements there. You have measured them, and then that's the second one, the object here. But this is, you are not. You don't have it. We have it in the lab, okay, guys. So this one
Yes,
is
sir.
not. So measuring a wood object with the volume to get its volume. Now just we'll do the theoretical one. Now we are going to the volume. Talked about the volume of the rectangular object. Now we are talking about the volume inside graduate cylinder. So whenever you are reading, you have to read. Has to be always, your eyes has to be at the bottom of a meniscus. So you have this one here. I move the mouse to do this, but the level of your eyes really change. The bottom of the meniscus inside those graduate cylinders. So how much you think this one will be worth?
2.3 milliliters.
2.3. So on, hold on, hold on. With 3, yes, I would say this is the case. So 0.3. Now graduate secondary, you have to give 2 digits after the decimal. So if I stop animating here, this is 2.30. You have to have 2 digits after this decimal. So how about the next one? So this one here, which is so what's the unit will be?
Milliliters. Yeah.
Correct. So how about the second one?
10.30 milliliters.
10.3.
Is it 13 milliliters?
Oh,
He
yeah.
said 10.3, that's 13, correct. 13 point what?
0.
Zero
0.
milliliters, yeah.
Zeros. 2 digits after the decimal. How about here? 400, 500. So each one with how much is?
10. 50.
Correct.
60.
So how much is this one here?
460.00 milliliters.
460. 00. That's correct. How about the last one? What?
3.90 milliliters.
Okay, so 2 digits after the decimal. Now, question is subunits, meaning how much it reads in between those two. How much is the units here?
For the second one, it's 1 milliliter. Wait,
One?
sorry. Oh, sorry. Yeah, 1 milliliter.
1, correct. How about the first one?
0.1 milliliters.
0.1. How about here?
10 milliliters.
10, correct. How about here?
0.1
How about this?
milliliter.
So this data here, you fill those, your data are here, you fill them here. Total volume. Whenever you read with 2 digits after decimal, and here here is the subtotal up. What is the value of the sub? Each subdivision, sub in between all this, we say correct, and this is what the whole volume reads from here to here, the whole volume. Okay, so those are the whole volumes. And the sub is just in between how much it's reads. So we have to fill the subdivision, and we have seen that majority of them 0.1, and there's some of them is 1, some of them is 10. So that's what you have to put. So 10.1, this is, for example, we said 10, correct? This is 0.1.
Wait, so from 0 to 100 milliliters, and that third one is 10 milliliters? I'm confused.
Correct? Yeah, and this is 0.1 and so on. Those the subdivision in the tab. You have to fill those out on those tab here. And this one, as you can see, goes 0.1, 0.1, and this one here is 1, correct? 54, yeah, 0.1. So this is, we'll finish volume itself. So let me.
Professor, I do have one question, but it's not about this. It's not about this. The cylinders. I just wanted to clarify for number 2, like measuring volume of a solid. Are we measuring an item that we have, or are we measuring the item that's drawn on the report?
Which one? Which one?
Number 2. No, yeah, right. Yes, the 3D the 3D box. Are we measuring
you
that
measure
exact
this.
item?
Yeah, you measure this item, only this item. Yeah, only this item. Have to measure this item. The other one we said we don't have it. That's in the lab. So ignore this one here. So this one is not part of it.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Only this. Only this.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so we have gotten the volume. And again, those are in the lab. We don't have them handy. So therefore, anything in the lab will be just taken out because we don't have them. So ignore those. And this is the third one. All those 3 gases that are put inside the lab, different liquids, different color, and you have to measure the volume. So the capacity of the graduate cylinder. We have a graduate cylinder goes from 0 to 10 mLs. That's the total capacity of this graduate cylinder. We have one from 0 to 25. We have the third one from 0 to 100 mLs. And we put in between them different colors, colored solutions with different volumes. But we don't have this, therefore, we don't worry about this. So just ignore this because we don't have them inside. So virtually we don't have all those here out. We just our graduate cylinder, correct? So now this one here don't have the mass. That's a problem. We don't have the mass. So what we will do with this, you have to look at the lab report and just put those masses copied from the lab report. So I will say here it is. Copy. Copy the data. I'm writing with my mouse. I apologize. Lab report. Have lab report example. So you can just copy we have two types of glassware, we will do a watch glass, a flat watch glass, and we will have a small tiny beaker. You will use those two glassware or hardware to what you will do. You have balances. One balance called the tabloid, which is least precise, and the second one is the analytical balance, which is very precise, and will give you more significant figures. Give you what? More significant figures. So if I go there, get those different balances here we have in the lab. So this is top load. You load stuff at the top of it. And this is the analytical one. Analytical balance, as you see here, on here. Top load one. This size, give it maybe up to 4 digits or so in the balance reading, the mass. The analytical will give up to 6 and more, depending on what you have in the lab. So in the lab, I give you at least 6, but there are some analytical give you 7 or 8 even. So more precise than the top line. Okay, guys. Since we don't have those in a virtual lab, so I give you permission to copy the data from the lab report example. So let's go and look where to find those lab reports, you guys. So I'm just stopping this. So I think that's all the lab you need. Okay, guys. And then you have to do the post-lab questions. Since we don't have anything, so you have to do the post-lab questions after the conclusion. After the conclusion, we come post-lab questions. And you will have to do all this because we don't have a lab, actual lab. So I will say, go ahead and do all these. So this is, you have to do those. So those are significant figure applications. So if you but at least you will have to do those here. If you multiply, see, multiplication and division, they have the same rules. If you multiply, when it comes to rounding off your answer, it has to be rounded to the least significant figure value in that question. So I have 6.45. That's 3 sigfigs, correct?
That's 3 what? That's 3 significant figures. 6.45 is 3 significant figures.
No, that's 4. Sorry.
Why is that 4?
I have 6450. 0 is accounted for. Okay. Well, when is 0 is accounted for? Well, 0 is accounted for. It has to meet 2 conditions to be considered as significant figures. One of those are the decimal should be present, and really is present here. And the second one has to come after one number, which is 0 is coming after 5. So if you have those 2 conditions are met, then this 0 will be significant. whole number before it, and we have a decimal is present. So you have four here. And how many here is?
4.
Or y is 4. Again, this is same thing. Those two zeros are coming after what? Whole number, number 4. 4 is a whole number, and the decimal is present, so both those zeros are considered significant. So therefore, it has 4. This one will have 4. So this is 4 here. This one has 4. How about this one here? How much?
2.
2. So 2. Guys,
Your writings are disappearing.
I don't know why it's appearing. Trying to see why it's appearing. Resetting it, so let's see. So this is 4. So the winner will be 2, correct? So after multiplication, this came out to be how many? 5, correct? 3 and 2, 5. I have to use this one here to what? To the least suffix with 2 to this, which is I have to take all those out. 0, 5, 3, I have to just delete them.
Why?
So if the 0 is 5 and above, then it will be considered 1. So then it has to go up.
Oh,
So, yeah. Yes, what's your question? What the question is?
I was asking why are you putting an X through 5 and 3 is what I was asking.
5, 3, they are not considered significant. I
Because
need my
they're
answer
after
to have
0.
2 suffix. My answer has to have 2 suffix, but I have the answer from the calculator is 5 suffix, correct? So I need my answer to be 2 suffix. So the 0, 5, 3 will be deleted, and my answer is 46, 2 significant figures.
Okay.
Makes sense? Now tell me how about this one here? What will be the answer? Calculate that. I'll give you 1 minute to calculate. Calculate this. How much? Has it? No one? How much is it?
0.0064.
0.0. Oh. How many zeros? After the decimal, here's the decimal.
2 zeros after the decimal, and then 646,926.
4, 6, 9. Correct? 4, 6, 4, 6, 9. Correct? What else? You have to write the whole number from the calculator as is. Then you start
Oh, and then 26 after the 9.
6.
26.
Write the whole
Yes, sir.
number as is. Okay, now how many we have to have out of this one here? We have to have how many?
We need 2 significant figures.
How many? Look at it again.
3 significant figures?
No.
How do you
To think about.
determine that? How do you determine how many significant figures that it should have?
Well, I will share something in a minute with you. So the first zero here, if you look at the first zero, this is a decorating zero. That's for decoration. If you use Excel, will not take it for you. Delete it out. So this for decoration. It's not significant. How about the 0, 2 zeros after decimal? There is no whole number here. There's no exact whole number here, such as from 1 to what? To 9. If there's no number from 1 to 9 here in front, the decorating zero is not significant. The locating zero is not significant. So you'll end up having what? Having one sig fix only. Correct? That's for
Okay.
this one. The other one you have the zero trap.
3 or one other.
Hold on, I'm coming. When I call you, I have a class now online. And I'm getting no problem. Okay. Okay, so the 3 zeros here, one is decorating, the 2 after the decimal is locating. Those are not significant. They are failing the condition of them. So they will be trapped. So therefore, this one here has one sig fix. Guys, this one here, the zero here is trapped between 2, trapped between this 2 and trapped between 1. It's a trapped zero to 2 whole numbers. That's significant. So therefore, this number has how many? 4. This one has how many?
3.
All numbers are always significant. So your value has to be what? The least one is, because rounding off any multiplication, any operation that has multiplication or division, you go by the least significant figure. So your answer will have the least significant. So the value has to have how many? 1, correct? This one has how many? 1. Everybody agrees? So in order to have this, I will say my answer is how much? Somebody will tell me.
0.006.
Correct, 006.
So how do you know that you only need one significant figure? That's not clear to me.
Well, we said you have to go whenever you are using multiplication or division, your answer is rounded up to the least significant figures. First value has how many, we say? 1.
1.
Second one has how many? 4.
4.
The third one has many? 3. Which is the least one from 1, 4, and 3? Sig fix. Well, 1 is the least one. 1 is the least one. Now we stopped on the 6 here because the 4 is not 5. We have a 5 here, then will be 0.007, correct?
Yes.
Agreed? Everybody agrees with this? Okay.
And so that's
that's
only
the
for the ones with multiplication and division significant figures?
We are dealing multiplications and division are the same rule. Yes.
You always take the one with the least significant figures is how many your
Correct.
answer should have.
Correct.
Okay.
That's different from addition and subtraction. It's totally different.
Okay. Thank you.
We'll have an example of addition or subtraction. So the same thing. So our answer, how many sig fix will have? Our answer will have how many?
2.
Now
3.
look at them again.
4.
Not keep guessing.
Wait, which number are we pointing at? Like
How many?
29.00. 29.00 has 4.
This is 4, correct? And this how many?
5.
5.
5.
5.
Why those zeros are significant? Well, those are significant because they are meeting the requirement, meeting the two conditions. The decimal is present, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And they come after whole number, which is the 1 year. And the whole number are present at the same time. They have to be present at the same time. If, like here we have, look at this. This one, what? This one is missing whole number. That's 0. That's a decorating. This one is what?
Okay.
This one is missing the whole number front here. There's nothing here, correct? So they are locating. They are not significant. Decorating, not significant. Whole numbers are always significant. Okay, guys. Now here is 5 and 4. Which the winner will be what?
4 because it's less.
The least is the 4, correct, from the 5. So your answer would be rounded up to 4 sig figs. The answer will be as 4 sig figs. No, it does not want to. The mouse is not.
Okay.
Yeah, you get the idea. So, and with the division, the same thing. How many significant
Hold
we have here?
up.
8.
When I multiplied them, I got 319, but you said 4 significant figures, so would I have to put 319.0?
If the value is missing one sig fix, you have to add 0. Because you have the decimal, you have the whole number present, so you have to add 0. So how much is the answer came out to be?
319.
19.
Yes.
119. No decimal, no value after that?
No, sir. Just 319. So should it answer be 319.0 because you said it needs to be 4 significant figures?
0.19 came out to be correct.
No, there was no. It was just 319.
Okay, so 319. This is 3 sig figs. However, you have the least one is 4. So what you will do here, get your decimal there. So the 0 will come to be significant. You have to have present.
Okay.
And the
Got
whole
it.
number is present. So 2 conditions are met. The answer is 319.0. Has to be 4 because that's the least one. See? That's the least one here. Whatever is missing from the answer, you have to add 0 and then this. Okay. So how about here? What will be the watch out very carefully. Watch out very carefully. How much will be your sig figs? First, the least sig figs.
4.
The least 4, yeah.
So how about here? How many sig figs we have here?
5.
5.
5.
It would be
Look at it
4.
again. Look at it again.
Oh, 4.
4.
Why is 5? Why 5 is not correct? 4 is correct. Why? Because
no
this one is missing the decimal. This is a comma. Comma. Comma is just not part of sig figs. Comma is telling me if the value is hundreds, in the hundreds, or in the thousands, or in the millions, or in the billion. So here is telling me the value is in the thousands range, 16,000. But there is no decimal there. There is no decimal. So this 0 here, the last 0 is not significant. Why? It's missing one of its second condition, which has to be met at the same time, which is the decimal. The whole number, which is 4 here, is present. That's fine. One of the conditions met, whole number, but the decimal is missing. So therefore, this is 4 sig figs, not 5. If we have a decimal, I can make this one 5. by adding the decimal after the 0. So I will write 6, 1, 6, 3, 4, 0. This is 4 suffix, but I can make it what? Can make it what? 5 by adding a 0 and the decimal. So remember, now it's what? It's
5.
given 6.
Mhm.
6 here. 6 because I added 0 and the decimal. All those 2 zeros are significant. But
Okay.
if I take this one here, say, well, this is 6. Take the 0 out, just add the decimal. Only add this. Add only the decimal. Like this. 5, right? Are you following me here? Please follow. This is will be 5. But taking this decimal out, so if I take this decimal out here, this is 4.
It's 4.
4, yeah. The 0 is not significant because it's missing the second condition. It does have it does meet this, the first one of those conditions, the whole exact value, which is 4, but it's missing the decimal. Okay, guys. Now let's go for the subtraction and addition. They have the same rules. I will take this one out. Okay, the last one here is subtraction. It's the same thing you can put in addition. So now the rules is different. We'll tell you your number as is, correct? From from the
Oh, duh.
calculator. And then what's that? These guys we are looking at. This last one. So the least digits after the decimal is considered for the rounding off. So here we have how many digits after the decimal is 1. Here, how many digits after the decimal is 2. After digits after the decimal. Here we have 2 digits. Okay, so those are digits, correct? So my answer has to be how many digits after the decimal? How many?
1.
1. Yeah. So what will be the answer then?
4 point
Calculate the first. 4.1.
9.
The whole number from the calculator first, as is.
4.87.
7 only. And what? Anything else?
Yeah,
Yes.
that's all.
Okay, 4.87. But I have to have the least digit is 1 digit after the decimal, correct? 1 digit, and I have 2. So I have to stop here 1 digit. However, 7 is 5 and above as 1. So my answer will be 4.1.
9.
4.9. 1 digit after the decimal. Okay, guys? Make sense? Now, how about, yes, any question?
Wouldn't it be like 4.90 since like 3 is like the lowest like significant?
No. This is, we are dealing with subtraction and addition, totally different. It has nothing to do with the
Okay.
simple. It has to do with the least digits after the decimal. Least digit after the decimal. So how about
You said the least amount of digits after the decimal point?
Yes.
Okay.
First one, 17.6, we have 1 digit after the decimal. It's 12.73, we have 2 digits after the decimal. So that's the reason. So if I'm looking like this and say, okay, How about minus 12? I'm not putting 0.6, just leave it as whole number 17. Minus 2 point. So how much is the answer from the calculator? 17, no decimal, no nothing. Minus 1.73. How much?
4.27.
0.20.
Yes, 7.
So that's from the calculator.
Yes.
But since we have to test it for sig figs, how many sig figs? Not sig figs, digits after decimal. How many digits? We have 2 digits, correct?
Yes.
Following? This has 2 digits. So how many digits have?
0.
How many digits?
None.
0 digits. None. 0 digits. Which one is the least? 0 digits or 2 digits? Which one?
0 digit.
0 digits. So my answer is, since one
4.
here is not 5 and above, my answer would be
4.
4. No decimal. No decimal.
Mm.
So it would be 4. Okay. If this value is 5 and above, then it will be 5. Rounded as you can take it up to here. Not the case. Okay, guys, you get the idea of
Yes.
the rules. Okay, because this is part of the learning for the experiment. You have to learn how to calculate and round off answers according to the rules of significant figures. So, and I think that will be for this. Now we'll go for the conversion. So here's all the conversion you need, right? And the conversion is always about canceling units. Now we have 3 systems. We have American system, correct? And we have metric system, and we have this international system. We have international system, SI or SI, right? So we have metric, we have English, which is really American system, British system. So that's, we have English system, metric system, and we have system. So with the conversion, you don't have to memorize really all of this stuff here. You will get the final exam or so. You will get always the conversion factors, correct? For example, here, see here, I gave you information here about the mass, for example, from you get from the kilogram or gram to pound, okay, or tons. Then you have the length in the have kilometer, for example, miles, and so on. And then you have the only thing when all those systems are 3 of those will be equal is the time. All those that are using the seconds, so there is no difference. So with this in mind, make sure that you understand how to cancel units. So the units and use conversion factors. For example, here, see, let's go for it. Look at this one here. 1 kilogram has 2.2 pounds. So here it is. Important relationship you have to know. The same thing with the with this is for the mass. The volume is 1 quart, 1 QT here as this value here, 6. Say this conversions, you don't have to memorize all of them. Nobody really does memorize all those, but at least you get something, conversion factor, and you have to use it. So we can go and look at one of those here. It says convert 303 mLs to quart. So we have to convert how many 333 milliliters worth of quarts. So how we can start this? Well, always you start in mind is I have to cancel the units until I get the desired one. The question. So what is the desired one here?
Quarts.
It's QT equal to 3 and I have here the relationship is given to me. I have, and remember, always unit cancellation. You can do it as packets or you can do the table. Here, done for you the multiplication is one is bracket one, but I'll do it for here. Show you how to do the table. So here it is. Now, 1 QT in the top, 9, 4, 6. ML cancels. Now, I have next to do all the calculation, getting the answers here, but I have to watch the sig fix. Sig fix is I have this absolute value, has nothing to do with the sig fix. Here we have 3 sig fix, and here 946 is 3 sig fix. So our answer has to have 5. If we get to answer from the calculator, for example, 2 sig fix, then we have to add 0. We have to add 0 to make it 3 sig fix. So how much is 333 divided by 946? How much is it?
0.352.
Hold on. Point 52. What's the next one?
0.
Okay, so we need 3 sig fix. So I will stop where? I will stop here. That's my 3 sig fix. Okay, because I don't have whole number. It's 0 here. For the decimal is decorated. Here, zeros after the decimal called located or called decorated. So the answer is 0.352 without the zeros. Right? So the answer is guys. So Select one of those, we can do one of those here. From 2, we did 1, but we'll do another one. 2, 3, 4, 5. Select one only. Which one you like, we can solve.
We could do 4.
Okay, let's do 4. 1 inch is equal to 2.54 centimeters. How many centimeters are there in 239 inches? Always, when it comes to those, start whatever is given to you. This is given to me. Start with it. So I need how many centimeters? That's one I will start with. But I have to look, whatever is given to me with the value, that's the first I will start with. So I need centimeters, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Just centimeter cube or something. So centimeter, I don't know. So then you will make so I have, correct? I need everything in centimeters, so I'll not get rid of the inches. I start with the inches because it's start whatever is given to me. 2, 9 inches. Then I have 1, correct? Not 1 inch, sorry, 1 inch at the bottom. Or 2.54, correct? Okay. 2, 5. Should edge cancels out. Now, 239 multiplied by 2.54, how much is it? Somebody had calculated. 2.9, this is point, correct? I mean, 239, it's 239 multiplied by 2.54. How many?
607.06.
60 or decimal?
No, 607 decimal point 06.
So 7.6. So 0.6 here.
0.06, yeah.
I apologize, the mouse. I use the university laptop as not touch screen, so that's the reason. So anyway, so this one here, how many sig figs we have?
3.
Answer. What else is 3? Let's hear the rest of the answers. 3. Which next one? You tried, then let the other one try. Which one?
Like the significant figures in the answer, or
Yes. How many significant figures this value
5.
is? 5.
Is it 5? Yeah.
Why is 5?
Because both of those zeros are surrounded by whole numbers.
And the second condition met is the decimal is present, correct? So
Right.
this zero is trapped between 6 and 7. Okay, that's one condition. Decimal is present. Perfect. This 0 here is trapped between 7 and 6 here. And the decimal is present. Even if it's present at the beginning or the presence of the decimal, whatever that really is, it's a must. Yeah. The whole number is trapped in between, but you have to have the decimal present.
So with this
Otherwise,
answer, would we leave the entire answer, the 607.06, or what would we?
no.
Is it?
Yes. What will be our answer? This is 5. We need how many? Our answer, we say the least significant. We are dividing and multiplying. It has to be. This is how many? This tab 3, correct? 6. This one here, 3 significant. So our answer is 3. So since this one here is you know, it's not 5 and above, so I can round this one here to 1. So the answer is 607. Everybody agrees? If this is 5 and above, then it will be different. 608. Okay, guys? I have to do the conversions. Know how to do conversions?
Yes.
Question? Hello? Raise your hand or tell me, unmute yourself and talk to me. That you are really understand the whole thing. Okay, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Now I can challenge you about, this is from English to metric to English, whatever, so, correct? I'm challenging you to do metric to metric. And I'll do it in a way you can follow me. It's not there. So it is out.
Wait, which one are we doing? Oh, never mind.
Okay, so this is, you can just ignore. Now we are doing how about if I tell you that have 0.5, I take it to the megabytes to convert for me 0.5. Okay, and 0 here. That's 36 correct? 2.50 megabytes into capital T, that's terabytes. Now, those type of conversion you have to watch. You have to be careful and you have to watch. Now, if you look at this, first of all, this byte here, this is you are using in computer, correct? The size of the size or the volume of so this is units of for the computer space or volume.
Is there a conversion factor?
No, there is none, because you are within the same metric. You are using the same thing for metric. So
we should
now
know the
have to
difference
know.
between a mega
Yeah,
and a
just-
tera.
Just hold on. Mega, how much is it? 10 power what? 10 power what? 6, correct?
Why would we know that?
Mega M is the code, capital M is used for, the value of this code here is 10 plus 6, correct? How about tera? 10 plus what? So it goes like this: mega and tera.
Is it 10 plus 8?
No.
10 plus 4?
So I can go from here, the opposite, from small than pico, nano, micro. Okay, so from pico, nano to micro, small m. Hold on. Nano like this, micro, small m. Okay, so 10 plus 6 here. Then plus 9, 10 plus 12. The opposite is 10 pico minus 12. 10 minus 9. I don't know why it's something. Okay, maybe, yeah.
Micro is 10 minus what?
Micro 10 minus 6.
Thank you.
And nano on this pico is something, I don't know why it's acting very strange. Anyway, so now let's move forward here and 2.5 megabytes into terabytes. So let me just take this one out and start over because we'll be deleting all our work here. So we have 2.50 capital M bytes. Okay. So I put megabytes at the end because I don't need megabytes. I put megabytes so I can cancel it. Okay, so megabytes. I have to go through the basic unit, 1 byte. So this is the basic unit for byte. So 1 byte so mega is 10 plus 6 here, the value. In your mind is 10 plus 6. Now I would say, how about is I put in front of it to make it 1, correct? I put 10, the opposite of sign, minus 6. Yourself, I put value opposite to its value. So mega is, remember, I can take mega out, replace it by what? 10 plus 6. So if you multiply this by this, 10 power 0, correct? 10 power 0 is equal to what?
1.
Together.
0.
Is 1. Where is it? Here it is.
Mm-hmm.
So always you have to come up with different exponent, opposite exponent. And then here we have I'll put the bytes at the bottom so I can cancel the units. And we say terabytes, T, T bytes. Tell me what should I put there in front of this?
10 plus 12.
No, this is 10 plus 12. This is 10 plus 12.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so 10 minus 12 because we wanted to cancel out.
Yes, 10 minus 12, correct? Minus 12. Okay, guys,
Jeez.
replacing the T because I put here is 1 terabyte. Right? So the bytes cancels out. The bytes and the megabytes cancel out. The whole unit is my terabyte. So the answer of this would be 2.50 1 power minus 6. First one. And this is 10 minus 12.
Are you kidding me? You're the most beautiful.
Okay, guys. So I want to take the 10 minus 6 to the top. It will turn out to be 10 plus 6. I took it from the bottom to the top, 10 plus 6. 10 plus 6, 10 minus 12. That will be what my answer will be. 2.50 as is 2.50. I can say myself, it's not part of it. It's as is. And then multiply by minus 12 minus 6 minus 6. And the units T bytes. Okay,
That's your
guys?
answer?
Yes. My answer is
So you got
yes. Let's look at it again and then let's understand how I did it. I did it. How I did it.
Hey guys, come on.
That's it.
so when I put
Guys, let's look at it. 2.5 megabytes. Then I want to hear the second step here. As 10 plus 6, I put 10 minus 6 in front of it. 5 megabyte cancels out. 1 byte, that's the basic unit. So this is 1 byte at the bottom. 5 bytes cancels out. The top of it is terabyte. Terabyte is T is 10 plus 12. You put in front of it 10 minus 12. Times 10 minus 12. And then when you start doing the whole thing, then 10 minus 6 at the bottom, take it up, 10 plus 6. 10 plus 6, 10 minus 12, because you have always to put the opposite of its value. 10 plus 12, put in front of it 12, 10 minus 12, and so on. Mega 10 plus 6, you put in front of it 10 minus 6. Right? And then you just do all the calculation. You don't touch your number 2.50, put it as is, because you did not do any calculations with it. Just you manipulate the whole. What it speaks was very important to work on them. Always multiply them by the opposite exponent.
Yeah,
Question, guys.
that
Any question?
I didn't understand that.
Me either.
Me neither.
Neither did I.
Well, there is if you go to my YouTube channel, there's a YouTube of this experiment measurement, and even in the YouTube, if you go there, yeah.
Oh, and to clarify, this was just like a practice problem, right? Because I don't see it on our paper. We were just practicing.
It's a practice, yes.
Okay.
It's a practice.
And what exactly were we supposed to be turning in for tonight?
Not tonight. I said you have 1 week to come up with the lab report. Let me show you what the lab reports are. So everybody can see the iCollege.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Everybody can see it. Okay, so everybody can see this. Well, here it is. If you look at this, there is a video in details. So if you, I don't think so. The WebEx will allow me to run this video. Oh, it does. It does allow me.
Hey.
So we're gonna watch this video on iCollege and then
Yes, watch this video and then it goes all the way to the end of it. So show you how to do the lab report. So I'll stop here. I'll show you how to do the, I don't know, doing somewhere else. Stop sharing. Okay, now let me go on. Now we are out of this. Still showing the. Okay. Okay, I want to share with you. You can look into this. I want to share with you the how to find those lab reports. So you go here for course home. You go all the way down. Everybody's following me. I'm in the iCollege now. Everybody's following me there. Everyone?
Yes.
Okay, here it is. We have the folder area. That's where all our information is. So new updated lab reports. Number 3, lab. That's the third folder. Number 3. See it? Everybody can see it, guys.
Yes,
Yes.
sir. We can.
Okay, click on this, and then you have all those labs. They have what? They do have in Microsoft Word and in PDF formats, 2 formats.
And this
Microsoft
needs to
Word
be turned in before next Tuesday?
will be in the Tuesday midnight, next Tuesday midnight.
Okay. Is
Have
there
one-
anything due tonight, like any reports or any homework or anything
No,
due
nothing,
tonight?
nothing. Yeah, there is one report is about the lab safety. So here it is.
Okay.
Measurement, you click on measurements here. First of all, introduction, procedure, and so on. So we did that together. We did this one here, correct? This here. That will be different from everyone. So everyone might do some, I don't know, expansion, but and the volume, correct? The wooden one will not do because we don't have the this is the data here. This one here we
Right.
don't have. This one we don't have. So your data now comes from this is your data start here, 1, then the object, rectangular object. Then this one here will not be there, part of it, as I said. So let me just this one here discarded because we are not doing it, except for the object, the rectangular, the theoretical one on the sheet. So okay, so then we did this one here, guys, together. Okay, guys, can you see it? Everybody can see the graduate cylinder?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, we did this one here. And you can come up with the size, the subdivision of each graduate cylinder, the liquids it's trapped in. And you can see the amount, the actual volume, the total volume of the liquid inside those graduate cylinders. And it's copy and paste. Because we don't have balances like this. Copy and paste one here for the tab load, correct? This one for cylinder. This one is not, that's a cylinder here.
Wait, Professor, I have a question. So, like, I went to the assignments part and I found, I think, a blank version of this, and it also includes the significant figure parts as well, because I feel like I don't think this one that you're showing has the significant figures part, like with the conversion assignment.
Mm.
Like,
This is what you have to submit. This one, you submit
Oh,
the lab reports. And all the other ones, that's for practice for you inside the lab. We don't have the actual lab. But that first one, That's what you have to submit.
Wait,
This is the version. Yes. Then you discuss your data and the conclusion. And if there are, in this case, because we are not doing the actual experiment, after the conclusion will come all the, let's see if we have, after the conclusion. So what you have here, this is yes here, yes. This is yes, correct? And then this is absolutely yes. Now those you copy them here. This mass of the beaker and mass of the watch glass using both, which is here. This one is not. This volume here, or this one here is not. This one is not. This one is not because we don't have. They have 3 graduate cylinder system. We will be using just this one here. The 3 graduate cylinder here, you can see we don't have them. I mean, it's in the lab, but we don't have the actual lab. So this one is not. But the mass, this one is yes. This one here, the mass of watch glass and the small beaker is correct. So you can just copy and paste this one here. Discuss your data conclusion. After the conclusion, then you will have to submit all whatever we have discussed before, which is inside the. Can you see this one here, the PDF file, or I have to go out? Can you see the PDF file? Yes, no. No.
what's the question again?
Can you see what you see now in the screen?
Conclusion.
I'm seeing the conclusion.
Yeah, so you are not in the correct. Yeah, so I have to go and what you see here now. The graduate cylinder, correct?
Yes.
That's the actual lab. That's the actual lab, correct? That's the actual lab. That's the actual lab. So the actual lab procedure, you will do this one, the first one, correct? This one here after that. So first this, and then this, the object. This one is not. You will not do this. This one is not. You will not do this. Okay. Then we go further here. You'll do the gas cylinder. Those 3 cylinders, we are not doing it because that's not work. This one is not. Okay. And then after your conclusion, you will do those here. Those calculations, you will do those calculations here. The example of the first one, you can do after the conclusion. So this is called problems. Okay, so you will do all this because we don't have the lab. And then you do all the conversion factor, which is from 1 to 5. And what I will do, I will post this one here in the post, what the lab report should have. I will post tonight for you what we are expecting to be uploaded inside your Dropbox. Now, look at this. Yeah, that's it. So don't write the conclusion. The conclusion will come, but just the questions, calculations. So now we have this one here. I want to go out of this one here. Stop sharing.
Wait, Professor,
Share
question.
iFiles again.
Wait. Oh, Professor, can I say something real quick? Just to clarify, so we're doing all those like written things like the errors and the conclusions. We're gonna write that all down as well for our lab, or there's some parts that we're not gonna do for the written.
No, not do errors. No, we'll not do errors. No.
Okay, no errors, just conclusion.
After you do your, I will show you what you have to do. I will post for you everything. No errors.
Okay.
Just after the conclusion, you do those sig figs. You have to do those sig figs.
Okay.
Okay. So that's the sig figs. I'll show you how to do those. An example of the lab reports is given to you. So after the conclusion, since we have not done the lab, so then you will do those calculations, which are here. Part of them are here. Versions from one is an example is given to you from 2 to 5 or 2 to 6. Right? The error analysis of this, no, we will not do those. You should not. This has to be in your discussion. This has to be already. You discuss this one here in your data, where the sources are or something of you think you have not read them very well. Yeah, but this is not part of the lab report. Okay, guys. And I want to share with you just something here. Now, let me stop sharing. I'll share. Any question you have, So I want to share with you how to do those calculations here. I said how to convert from metric to metric. That's most of the students are confused how to do this, correct?
Yeah, and you
So,
did it in states.
okay, so let's do, I want to convert 4.2 centimeter, now the length, correct? Centimeter. So into metric to metric, I'm not going to the miles or whatever it is. I'm going to within this one here. Centimeter into, I'm converting this one here into nano and the same unit, the same basic unit meter. So this is the length from 4 centimeter to nanometer. So how much is worth nanometer? Now, when you come to this, you say, okay, start whatever is given to you. So I'm doing table. You can do brackets, but I like to do tables. 4.2 C centi, and then that's the exponent in the metric system. And M is the basic unit in the metric system. For one. Now, the unit is basic unit is meter, correct? I have here centimeter though. That's it. With centimeter over there, correct? So I have C here. What's the code for C? Code for C is centimeter is 10 minus 2, correct? Everybody agrees? C is the code for something equal to 10 minus 2. So since C is 10 minus 2, it's okay. Then let's put the opposite of it in front of it here. Then what I have to put?
+2.
I have to put +2, correct? This is 2 here. So it means if I take 10 plus 2 multiplied by value of the C here,
get
which
rid
is actually 10 minus 2, makes what? Makes for me what? The 1 here.
Yeah.
Okay? So then I have to go further and then say, okay, next step is to get the meter out of my way. 1 meter. How many nanometer? Well, I know that the nano is 10 minus from the word nano for 9. No, nano. That's 9. But because it's a small alphabet, the value of it will be 10 minus 9. So which one I have to put in front of it?
10
Which
plus
one?
9.
Correct. 10 plus 9. Okay, guys. So this one here then. Okay. Now I have to cancel the units. So if I have centimeter out, meter, the meter. Only left for me is the nanometer, my unit. So this one will be 4.2, and it's cancelled. Top is 1 over 10 plus 2 at the top, bottom. And in the top is 10 plus 9, correct? 10 plus 9. Okay, guys, the 10 plus 9 here plus 2, that's at the bottom here. I have to get it up with the opposite sign, which is 10 minus 2, right? 10 minus 2 will be the top here. Out of the bottom here. Minus here, guys, sorry. 10 minus 2, 10 plus 9 would be 10 plus 7. So the answer is 4.2. And the unit is
3 or 1 other.
Excuse me. I have a lab. It's about 2 hours. Can I call you in a minute?
Mm.
The unit is
3 or 1 other.
Because they're talking today.
nanometer. So this 2 sig fix is a mean 2 sig fix. So that's the answer here. Okay, guys. The exponent here is not part of the sig fix here. Exponent here is not part of sig fix. So that this is started with 2 sig fix, and we end up with 2 sig fix. Okay, guys. Another example. Another example.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, this time you guys do it and then tell me how we'll do it after 3-4 minutes. I'll give you a couple of minutes to do. So here it is. Okay, so let's put convert 8.912 that's that the volume. So okay. C liter to deciliter to decimal to a kilo. Okay, it's a small one. That's a very small one. I would say whenever you see this type of question, very easy. I've said cheap one. That's a very cheap one, but let's try. Give you a couple minutes.
I'm not sure like what deci is, like 10 to the what, or kilo is 10 to the what.
That's there is a unit inside iCollege there. What do you want there? So it's not
How do I
all
access
worth
that?
it. What's that?
How do I
Well,
access that?
I can put this one later on for you. It's not there. I'll put you one there.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
K is N
10 to the 3 is K. Okay.
Yeah, deci is 10 minus 1. Gone? No. Why is gone? Disappearing here.
I think I have the answer.
Okay.
So I got like 0.000812 kiloliters.
How about in scientific notation? How much is it?
Oh,
So let's do scientific notation. 8. I'll use this one here. As is, not change.
10 to the negative 4.
And L, correct? EL. L here, basic unit is, you have to go through the basic unit, 1 liter, correct? Minus 1, still minus 1 value. Front of it, what? 10 plus
+1.
plus 1. Then
We got to do the kilos. So 10 to the -3. Oh, you're at the
liter,
bottom.
kilo, liter. So it's 10 plus 3. What should I put in front of it?
10 to the +3.
Plus 3, K. 10 minus 3.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Okay, guys. So take the units out. Minus 3, this is plus 1. So minus 3 plus 1, how much is it? Somebody will tell me.
-2.
No. 10
I thought
minus
we
1
had to.
plus 1 at the bottom, you take it up. You take it up as
Yeah,
what? Change the
a
units.
-1. So it's going to
Minus
become
1 and
10
minus
minus
3
4.
makes what? Correct.
10 minus
10
4.
minus 4. Then jumping to anything. Value here, by the value as is. Look at that.
Man, what you say?
The mouse is not really the mouse is, you know what, I studied in Germany, so they call this type of writing chicken handwriting. So today I'm practicing chicken handwriting.
Chicken scratch.
Now when the chicken writes on the floor, when you go in the soil, you never know because they come up on and on their own beginning, whatever they have started with. So you cannot figure out what they are writing on the floor. So anyway, so you need another one?
Nah, actually, I feel like I got this.
Okay, guys. Anyone needs another one? No, anyone needs another one like this? Okay, I assume everyone is good. Let me go to the iCollege and look at where we can find. Okay, so this is iCollege, correct? Now the only thing is, as I said, you will not do all the stuff. We did first one here. This one is okay. We did second one, that's okay. This one here, we did not do. We did not do this. One here. Those here, guys, correct? So you can take them out. Okay, so in the discussion, whatever we have done so far, conclusion. After the conclusion, then you'll have to do those questions of the conclusion. You have to do this multiplication, significant figures rules, and the conversion. So let me go back and those here we did before. Here, this one here. One is already done for you here, correct? For you. Then you can 1 and 2, then you do 3, 4, 5, up to 8. Guys, up to 8. You can do up to the 8. So, and then you come here, you can do conversion. We did the one, correct? The one's given to you, you do here for now. This one together, but at least. And 1 on 2, 5. 2, 5, correct. 6 can be done as well. 6. Error analysis and all this stuff you don't need. Discussion. You don't need. This one, no need.
So, being that this is a PDF, we can like just type our answer in.
No, don't use
Or-
the PDF. Use the Microsoft Word. The PDF, if you have a writer, you can write on it, but it will not allow you to write. But if I go back and look, hold on, let me just.
And where exactly can we find this worksheet?
Worksheet is
So the one I found is the lab report with the answers.
under assignments.
assignments. Hold on, I'm here now. I already can see my iCollege. You can see my iCollege.
Mm-hmm.
So you go to assignment on the experiment itself, correct? After I have to go to edit it. And now when you see, you see a lot of files here. The last file, VO1, VO2. Anytime you have VO something, this is the version we are using. This is the version 02. We are using the second version. So if you look at the docs, click on docs, then you can fill in because they are ready to go. You have to use the PDF file. When you submit anything, submit it in Microsoft Word because that's easy for you to come to add in the stuff and to modify. Don't copy and paste the introduction and copy and paste the data you have. Data and then fill those in. Okay, guys. So now last week I told you when we met we have to do ACS. This first step here. And as I see now, we have 10 people out of 24 students, they did it. So 10 out of 24. So not 10, 10 already done, and 6 I have to so I have 16 students out of 25. That's not bad. That's over the half. Quarter almost students there. So yeah, make sure whoever has not done this lab here. This is not a lab per se. This is just a training in American chemicals certification.
Wait.
Yes, because you have passed this. I have understood all the safety items they are for you. Yes. Any question?
What are you submitting into that Dropbox?
This one here, certificate only.
Oh, of completion.
Of completion, yeah. After taking the quiz, you have to score 80 and above. If it's not, just keep doing the quiz until you get 80%.
And where's the it's module 7 assessment?
It's all when you click, and you have to be your finger on control so you can get out of the pop blocker. So the whole software of ACS safety module It depends on the blocker itself. So you have to unblock this blocker so you can see those modules and then take your quiz. If your blocker is functioning, you'll not be able to modules.
Okay.
Question?
I had a question about the lab report.
Yes.
So, do we write our answers in the worksheet, or do we write our own lab report and then submit it in the Dropbox?
Oh, you have to make your own, but your example lab report is the one is given to you inside the iCollege. So if I go back in here, and then the first experiment is here. Can you see it? I'm highlighting it with the.
Yeah.
See it? It said experiment 1 measurements. That will be due
Yeah.
next week, 28th, end of January, next Monday. Or next Tuesday, sorry, next Tuesday midnight. So that will be whatever we have discussed now, what we have to do, and then I will write you what you have to do. Now, where to find those lab reports? Those lab reports are done like example. You don't have to mimic 100% copy and paste. That's 100%. The Turnitin will tell me that somebody is taking 100% for somewhere else. So you go here all the way down. Author area is our area. Author is our area. You are looking for lab report, new updated lab reports. You click on that. So then you go here to first one. Some of them in doc, some of them in PDF. Use please the doc one. Doc one here. Don't use the PDF. So what is this one here? You can see. Download it, will tell you. Not tell you. Download it, it will tell you. So you have two files. One in Word, one is PDF. Use the Word one. And then here, all this discussion and all this stuff, please make it in not copy from this, because I put in the assignment, each assignment you are putting you're uploading your material, turn it in, meaning we have to minimize as much as we can any of cheating. So the students are not cheating each other and copying from each other. That's all about. The students are allowed to share the same, not to write the whole lab report of each other. Okay, guys? Any question you have? And
I
I'll
have a
look for you some information about what the data, what we have to cover in the data by tonight. So you'll have 1 week until Tuesday night to submit second lab.
It sounds like your microphone is going in and out, so I'm having a lot of trouble like understanding exactly what you want us to do for these lab reports.
Lab reports, you do all the lab reports. You have an example there in the lab report. See the lab report I have here? This is an example here. Start with introduction, then the procedure, then the data. It will be not extensive like the one here, because we are not doing all of those in the data. I will give you what we have to do and what we have not to do. As we mentioned that before, we went through the ones we have done on the WebEx. So, for example, this one here, the first one, this is the data we have done together. This one, this virtual object, we have done, determined its dimensions and the volume. Then we went to graduate cylinder, we have done, determined the whole volume and the subdivision value. So then we went to the balance here, and then we watch glass and the smallest beaker we have. Now we don't have this. I told you to copy and paste this one here. Copy and paste this one here, the mass. It is table 5, can be copied. Okay, you can copy and paste this table here for the masses. Then discussion, read the discussion. Look at your data if they are correct, they are correct. See that there is no error or there's a minimum of error there. So that's discussion of your data. Then the conclusion is connected to the introduction you started with. Always you ask yourself in the conclusion, without writing it, am I reaching my goals? And you can see, yes, I'm reaching my goals. I got all these measurements done, and then I did all the conversions between the metric in English done, and all the stuff. Then after the conclusion here, you will come, after the conclusion, you'll come and do the homework. Remember the homework we did? Homework is...
Are you talking about the conversions, like the conversion
Yes,
question?
yes, the homework here, I'll show you. So the homework we did, see the homework we did here, from 1 to 8, and then from this one already done here for us. From
But
2
we turn
to
we turn it all
6.
into the same box, the same Dropbox.
Yeah, those are the calculations will come after the conclusion. After the conclusion will come there because we did not do the actual lab. Then when you are done, drop all your file here in Microsoft because you need to type in your stuff. So don't use PDF because the PDF will not have will not be tested by the Turnitin because I'm using Turnitin software to minimize any copying from each other, guys. So I wanted to really be able to write your own lab report. Yeah, depend on yourself and on somebody else work or copying from somebody else. So, and then at the conclusion will come here, and then when you are done with this, you just upload this one here into its designated Dropbox, which is experiment number 1 Dropbox. Just add it there, and then I will come and grade it. Okay, guys? Any question you have? Any question? Question? Okay, no question. I'll post for you what we have done so far. I'll post for you this video as well. And if you have any question, just email me within iCollege email. Okay, guys? I have in about half an hour. So this lab goes maybe another half an hour. I have another lecture after half an hour. So any question you have? Any question, guys? Hello? Any question?
No.
Nobody. No
No.
question?
No.
Okay, so that will be it for this lab. Then I will upload for you all the stuff we need for the.
And you said you're going to upload this recording, right?
I'll upload this recording and I'll write in the announcement what we have covered and what will be in the lab report in the data area, what we have to submit in the data area. The introduction and the procedure and the conclusion and discussion, you can write them their own. I'll tell you what we have because we have deleted some of the data because we are not doing the actual experiment in the lab. That's all. Yeah. Okay, guys.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'll stop it here. I'll
So
stop.
with
Yeah.
With this, my bad. With this, like first thing we were supposed to turn in, like the lab safety, the assessment is under.
The first one you have to submit by today, tonight. Everyone has to submit the lab safety ACS certificate.
Okay.
ACS certificate. Everyone has to submit by tonight, 11:59, ACS certificate. And that's for your own benefits because If you do it yourself, you have to spend a couple of thousands of dollars to do this certification. Now you are certified ACS, lab safety officer, so you know the material and everything. So that will help you to put at least to put it in your resume, and when it comes to applying for a job or applying for any program of study. So then you will have this one here as this. It will have a weight in your resume. Believe me. I took it myself. I showed everyone in the lab. Yes, I took it. I put it in my. I don't need any job anymore. I'm going for retirement in a couple of years, maybe sooner than that. But anyway, so I put it in my website. Just a remembrance for me that I'm ACS certified person now. Safety, I mean, safety officer. So that's a very good. That's a plus in your resume. My resume, I don't need to work anymore. So it's the only work I'll work, and then I'll retire. Maybe I'll write some books, ebooks, whatever, for a student for free. Anyway, any question you have, guys? I'm stopping the recording now, and I will put the announcement.
I wanted to ask, so we just upload the certificate only?
Yeah, only the certificate, because you cannot get any of this module done
So
until you do
yeah,
the whole modules,
finish
and
the
then you
module.
get the end certificate.
So we finish the modules and get 80% or higher, and then we just upload it, right?
Yes, you will be prompted to, when you get 80 and above, you pass this this certification, and they will give you their certificate. That's the end.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's the end of this training. Yeah. Okay, guys. Any question you have? Any question? If not, I'm stop the recording, and I will post this one here after my second class will come in about 20 minutes. Okay, guys. See you then. Bye.
Thank you.